Elrond the Bold meets Funklewit the Bloviator by Bobby Grace. Elrond the Bold adjusted his left butt cheek on the bar stool. It had been a hard day adventuring, and the new strap on his armor had been chafing a bit. Elrond the Bold enjoyed sitting for a quiet drink or two after an adventure. Who doesn't? Elrond figured a peaceful drink gave a guy time to sort out which bits of armor are chafing, especially if it's chafing a butt cheek, and, speaking of chafed butt cheeks, he had to remember to pay the alimony. Elrond frowned at his drink. His drink frowned back. Elrond the Bold sighed boldly. Then from Elrond's left, "Hello, stranger, I am Funklewit, known widely as Funklewit the Bloviator, and spoken of in the land of Spain as Funklewit el Hablador, and in the Roman court of his most holy Popiness as Habladore Funklewit," said the traveller. "I am a most revered life coach and speaker of motivation sought after by the nobility of all lands." Elrond had known a couple of other Bloviators. There was that Rodney dude, and that other one. What was his name? Biddlecorn the Bloviator? No, Bickelman the Bloviator. That was it. It seemed like bloviation was a big business these days, Elrond thought. Elrond the Bold said tersely, adventurer at large. Elrond was brought up to be courteous. He was certainly not as courteous as his second cousin, Christopher the Courteous, but he liked to think he was sufficiently adequate in the social skills to permit his mother to rest easily in that regard. Elrond knew one thing about that Bloviation Guild, and that was, they liked to talk. It's better not to present an opening, Elrond thought. Avoid eye contact if possible. Elrond kept both elbows on the bar and stared boldly at his drink, trying to mimic his brother-in-law, Carl the Contemplative, but his facial muscles failed him miserably. Funklewit leaned on the bar beside Elrond, sipped his drink, and said, "Have you ever watched a monkey peel a banana?" Elrond continued to stare at his drink, thinking he'd just as soon enjoy his drink in peace as talk about monkeys and bananas. It didn't seem to matter to Funklewit, who, in the manner of his guild, continued on talking as if Elrond gave a shit. "He starts from the bottom," continued Funklewit the Bloviator. "See, that's the ticket right there. He starts from the bottom of the banana. See, monkeys eat a lot of bananas. They start from the bottom." Elrond didn't see at all. He thought maybe he'd have a pickled egg from the jar on the bar by the barmaid with the large breasts. Elrond engaged in some introspection, but failed to reach a conclusion whether the barmaid's breasts influenced his desire for a pickled egg or not. He looked to his drink for clarification. His drink stared back noncommittally. "I travel far and wide, motivating people by teaching them how monkeys peel their bananas," Funklewit said. "From the bottom," Elrond said. "See," Funklewit said. "I knew you were a smart one. You got it right away." Elrond the Bold didn't know much about life coaches, but he'd had a bit of experience with monkeys and bananas. He'd even seen a woman dance with a snake once. "But bananas grow upside down. Isn't it the monkey who is peeling it from the top, and you who are peeling it from the bottom?" "Well, he's a monkey, isn't he?" said Funklewit the Bloviator, smiling smugly as if that explained everything and continuing his monologue. Elrond decided he didn't care if the barmaid's breasts influenced his desire for a pickled egg and ordered one. He enjoyed the movement of her breasts as she fetched him the egg, nonetheless. Funklewit blathered on about how this or that thing that he was going on about was the thing people needed to be doing to make everything better, and how learning from monkeys, or maybe it was bananas, Elrond was unsure, would save mankind if people would only listen to Funklewit and peel their bananas from the other end. Elrond wondered what kind of dire life situation a guy might find himself in to need this Funklewit idiot to coach him out of it. Then he thought about that woman who danced with the snake. Then he ate his pickled egg.